All right, children. Oh, my screen is dirty. Good thing I have my apron on. All right, guys. We are trying not to burn my stove. Let me deglaze this pan real quick and then get these onions. That's what I get. All right. For, multitasking. On an electric stove. Dave, if that's you requesting to come on live, I am not doing it.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Okay. All right. All right. So, be sure to tell me what you guys are up to today. I would love to hear it. All right. So, I am making some chicken legs in my new Enameled Cast Iron Dutch oven. And then we've got we're going to make some potato tacos, which are in our new season's best. And then I've got some sweet potato soup going in the cooking blender right now. And patiently still waiting for one of the boys to come on in here and hold the camera so I don't have to do it.
David, camera.
Oh, Dave picked that up real fast. All right, so I've got these onions set aside because I'm actually going to use them in my potato mix. I'm just going to deglaze my pan, make sure I can get all the yummy goodness onto this. Oh yes, this is going to be delicious. All right, oh good, here we go, sun. All right, we're going to pop it. So I'm making some chicken legs, and these are going to, I've got some Dijon mustard rub on them, and a little bit of black pepper, and I've got them in there. So, and I'm just going to pour a little bit of oil there on the bottom so they don't stick. Now that I have everything, actually I'm going to roll them so that way they're coated.
Ellen said I made a chocolate cake this week for Barbara's birthday, and I used a butt cake.
Ooh, yum! Oh, I love a good cake. And you guys are always doing something fun like that. I haven't made like the turtle fudge skillet cake in some time. I think I'm gonna have to do that soon. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this cooking. This is gonna take a little bit of time, but we have other stuff going. Isn't this Enameled Baker beautiful? Did you turn around? Was
Yes.
Anna watching?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only reason why you would have actually waved to the camera. So good. All right. So this Dutch oven Enameled Baker, isn't it gorgeous? It's beautiful. It's functional. It's dishwasher safe. You have all the benefits of cast iron. Starting warm, staying warm, all of that good stuff. And it's beautiful too. And you don't have to season it. So, and I know you two are texting too. We're going to use the air fryer here in a few minutes. Let's talk. Actually, my soup is not far. We actually have the countdown. Now that we're up to temperature, we're counting down. We have 13 minutes left. It's heating up. The top part is the temperature, and stop texting. Anna, no more texting.
Ellen said she's waving back.
Oh, good.
I need to wave again.
Okay. So, yeah, boom. All right. So, it's boiling. All I did was, you guys, this comes with the cooking blender. We have some soup recipes. I always change up the seasonings I use with it. I added a little salt and pepper, garlic, onion, put them in there in chunks, and now it's boiling because it has a wonderful heating element, and it's going to be delicious. So this will be a great soup for the next couple of days. It's a lighter color because I used the vegan protein broth, which is a veggie broth with some lentils mixed. And then I've got some mashed potatoes, so we can make these mashed potatoes tacos, and I can get them all seasoned up, okay? So we're gonna bring these corn tortillas over here, and we're gonna rinse off the we use the air fryer all the time, just about daily. just about as much as we're using the blender. We're using these, they sit on my counter for a very important reason. I don't want to have to keep getting them out and putting them away. So, all right, got the air fryer stuff all together. Let's grab the other one. All right, so we're gonna make these delicious tacos, and then we're gonna need to turn my chicken legs. Just a little bit. There we go. I'm going to be smarter than my chicken legs. My hands are, there we go. I hate electric stoves if nobody's picked up on that. All right. So we're going to take this over here. And I have 2 spoons. All right. So we have my silicone scraper and we have these beautiful teakwood ones. And this is our Micro Cooker Plus. This is our largest one. This is a 3-quart one. This is what I do rice in. But it makes great mashed potatoes, regular potatoes, baked potatoes, all of that type of stuff, mixed veggies. So these onions were cooked in that oil over there with a little bit of Dijon mustard and some pepper. So it's going to mix in here and give good seasoning, almost like a nice potato pancake. So now what we're going to do, so we're going to move these out of the way. These were instant mashed potatoes. I was too lazy to go ahead and do the baked potatoes and then mash them. So we're going the lazy woman's way. We're going to use mashed potatoes, and I just microwaved them in there. All right. This is in our newest Season's Best cookbook. I'm just going to grab a chunk of these out. And because I don't want to dirty another dish, I am not going to use any of my scoops. I'm just going to go and you're going to pop just a bit of the mashed potatoes on here, okay? Then you're going to fold them. And I'll spray them when we're all done. Pop on here. Fold them. So now you can do really whatever seasoning or flavor that you want. It really just depends on how you want to make it work for yourself. I thought the little Dijon, because, okay, of course David's sitting here eating the merchandise.
Good Lord.
He has a problem. Plain corn tortilla is probably not very good, is it? It's okay. Alright, so, anywho. And the corn tortillas are gluten-free, and they're that smaller size. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my kitchen spritzer, and I may end up having enough for another batch, either that or I'll use the potatoes for something else. You want to be able to make a double batch of things and use them for multiple purposes a lot of times. Just a light spray. And of course I'm almost out of oil, so I'll have to pump several times. When you have more oil, the pump works better. And by better, I mean it just goes longer. But we just want a light spray of cooking, not cooking spray. This is avocado oil. There we go. Now I'm going to flip these over and spray the other side. So, there we go. Look at how beautiful these are going to be. If you don't have a kitchen spritzer, you can take and just use a pastry brush and brush some oil on it too. And all right, David, while I flip the chicken, why don't you put this on the bottom rack of the air fryer?
Okay.
Out of the way, Zeke. Alright. Definitely gotta turn it.
How long?
Well, I gotta get the other side, too. Just put it on the bottom rack, show everybody where it goes. Alright. Ow! Steam is hot. I'm just having all sorts of issues. This is what I get for not testing recipes out before I do them online. All right, here, I got it. Thank you for getting it prepped and ready. It's a little hard to get one-handed. All right, get out.
We need to test them to make sure they're okay.
Okay, I kind of overfilled that, but that's okay. All right, and of course you overfill, it's gonna come oozing out a little bit if you're not careful. Just buyer beware on that, okay? All right. All right, and then I'm just gonna do, it calls for a crema with it, with a little more Mexican, Hispanic type theme, and I am not going to do that. All right. Perfect, beautiful. All right, so spray these with oil. Beautiful. All right, and then we just have that little bit left over, so after we're all done, I can do one more and just do it all by itself, or I can just use that for something different, or I can do a quick pan fry or something. But you guys, we're using this air fryer for toast, we're using it for frozen foods, we're using it for meats, we're using it for fries. I mean, you name it, it can be used for so many different things. I mean, rotisserie chickens, beef jerky, dehydrated fruit, whatever it is you want, you can actually do with this. It's a great multi-purpose tool. You know, the thing is, if anything's ever out of your price range, you need to think about hosting your own show or even joining my team and get a lot of the products free and discounted, because I mean, it's nice to be able to stretch that dollar farther, right? So, all right, and I don't always love corn tortillas because they do fall apart easier, in my opinion. All right, let's get these down. What I'm gonna do is plug it in. Okay, it's flashing. We're gonna go to air fry, and then I'm just gonna go down to 10 minutes. Halfway through, it's gonna flip, and then we're done. So super easy, right? I mean, that's all you have to do. You can sit and watch. There's even a light on it. So you can do air fry, roast, bake, rotisserie, reheat, dehydrate. Like I said, you got the light on, and right now you can't see all that well. And for some reason
She said, what if you don't have an air fryer?
What do you mean? What if you don't have it? Well, then yeah. Have to find some other way to make this recipe. The air fryer for sure is the easiest way. I do really love the air fryer. I think so many people can use it. But if you don't have an air fryer, you can possibly try to kind of pan fry it a little bit. You can probably also bake it. Again, the crispiness, because I mean, it's not going to be as crisp. I mean, to be quite honest, it's just not going to be. So that's just kind of what you have to go with. You're going to be missing on something with just doing it that way. All right, beautiful. Now it's looking, yeah, I tore some up here and making a mess, but that's okay, because a mess isn't always bad, and as I always say, I'm pampered. Not perfect. Dad always loves when I say that. Alright, so we've got just 3 minutes left on the soup. It's boiling beautiful, it's thickening up beautifully, and it's almost done. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to put those potatoes in just a little container, because I'm going to reuse that bowl, and I'm going to make some green beans to go along with this dinner, and just like I said, the soup is for tomorrow. So this is our smaller of the leak-proof glass containers. They are pretty fabulous. I love all of our leak-proof. Some of them are not available right now. Hang tight, they will be back. Inventory is all coming back. We're prepping and getting ready for Christmas, so everybody can get their products on time and get to find plenty of tools to help make meals amazing. And I'm, like I said, I'm just reusing this, and I'm gonna do green beans with this today. we like the canned green beans, so we don't want to do an organic canned green beans, so we don't have a whole bunch of extra salt added. Just like the texture better. So.
Hey, I signed for both of us.
Oh, good. Good. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drain this since this is here. Actually, I'm going to use my strainer to make it way easier. So, just an FYI, if you use one of those scrapers on these kids, it will scrape your, put marks in your scraper. So, don't use your scraper on these type of cans. Only use it on ones that you're using our smooth edge can opener on. So that way you're not ruining your poor scraper. That is pretty much amazing. Alright, so there we go. Yes, I do not cook my canned beans in this. So it'll go for about 6 minutes, actually like 4 minutes. What am I talking about? These are canned, they're not frozen. And that'll be easy peasy and it'll kind of go with it and will be delicious. Alright, so what does everybody think about that dinner? This dinner is going to be amazing. And it's browning beautifully. There. Now, you can use the regular cast iron for this. You can use the non-stick. Whatever it is you have, you can totally use. Doesn't really matter. Either way, it's easy. Final 30 seconds. All right. Dude, it would be great if you weren't double fisting here. Alright, almost there. Alright. I think I'm going to make some tomato soup soon. Alright, so I'm going to cancel. This shows me it is hot, so I'm going to take it out. Yeah. I know, I love it.
Hey Mom, don't we need to flip this?
Yes, we do need to flip it. How about I pause what I'm doing here and let this breathe for a second? Alright, so I'm going to take my nice little handy dandy mini oven mitts. And I did not add cheese on the inside of these. Oops, I'm making a mess. Gotta watch these things. There we go. Here. And then we got 5 minutes left, and that's all there is. So, super easy. Those potatoes, I can't wait to play with some more of those flavors. And look at how smooth, because this is why this blender is amazing. It actually doesn't have super sharp blades. So what it does is it pulverizes the food instead of cuts it into small bits. So you're getting way smoother sauces and soups. And you're not having to worry about cutting yourself. But the nice thing is, don't forget, we have our own cleaning cycle for this. So let me show you how easy it is to clean since we're just wrapping up. Let this cool. Okay, so, yes you did. Alright, so, touch the glass, it's hot. Now, there are electrical parts in here, so try not to get the bottom wet. All you have to do is I just do a quick rinse, just like this. So just make sure all the big chunks on that. I don't like the thought of swirling chunks. So there's the ever so little bit of scorching that sometimes happens when you're doing soups and stuff, just because, you know, it just gets stuck there in a crevice. So you're going to take one of these brushes that come with it and give a little scrub it up dub. And you can even use the pointy end to make sure you get there in the crevice, okay? Scrub it up dub, just like that. Rinse, drain. All right, then I'm going to put a little bit of water in here, a drop of soap, and run it on the wash and sanitize cycle. So this is going to wash and sanitize my blender to where I'm ready to go and ready to cook make my smoothie tomorrow morning. That's all I need.
I can't see, I don't have my glasses.
Come over here. And then we are going to sign off for the evening, guys. While I let this wash and clean up, my potatoes, tacos are almost My chicken is getting to be where it's gorgeous and almost cooked. We're gonna let that set and be covered. It's nice and self-basting itself, keeping nice and moist. These are almost ready. I'm gonna shred up a little bit of cheese so that way we can have a little bit of cheese to top it like it would be like a normal taco. Instead of doing the crema sauce, I'm just sometimes, quite honest, I'm a little bit lazy when it comes to cooking. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna keep it easy. We're gonna keep it fun. Hopefully you guys are getting to stay warm, enjoy a nice Sunday. And I'm gonna be looking forward to hearing more from you guys all very soon. We'll see you later, guys. Bye.